Good morning, children. Let's continue with Chapter 8, Quadrilaterals, Exercise 8.1, question number 7. ABCD is a rhombus. Show that the diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C, and diagonal BD bisects angle B and angle D. ABCD is a rhombus. So it's given that ABCD is a rhombus. Normally we draw the rhombus in this shape to make it very clear that the diagonals of a rhombus bisect at right angles. So given ABCD is a rhombus, and what is to prove is the diagonal AC bisects angle A and angle C. That is what we have to prove as the first part. That is to prove angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 as the first part. The second part, we have to prove that diagonal BD bisects angle B and angle D. Once this part is proved, the other part also can be done in a similar way. The triangles, pick out the triangle in which angle 1 and angle 2 as well as angle 3 and angle 4 are one of the angles of the triangles. So the triangle ABC, if you consider, and triangle ADC, the triangles will have angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. We can prove triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC. Proof: in triangle ABC and ADC, since it is a rhombus, all the four sides are equal. The first pair is AB is equal to AD. Second pair BC is equal to CD. You can write here sides of a rhombus. And then AC is a common side. AC is equal to AC common. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC by SSS congruency, or angle 1 is equal to angle 2 as well as angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Both will be as CPCD. Similarly, if you join BD and prove triangle ABD and triangle CBD are congruent, you will be able to prove that this diagonal BD bisects angle B and angle D also. So you can proceed it in the same way. Question number 8. ABCD is a rectangle, underline the word rectangle, in which diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. It is given that ABCD is a rectangle. What are the properties of a rectangle? A rectangle, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal, opposite angles or all the angles are 90 degrees. So you can take the concept of opposite angles are equal also. ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. Given ABCD is a rectangle, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle A and angle C. Show that the first part ABCD is a square. To prove, number 1, ABCD is a square, and number 2, it bisects angle B and angle D also. That means a diagonal BD bisects angle B and angle D. The given figure is a rectangle. The rectangle has already all angles 90 degree. Similarly, a square also, all the angles are 90 degree. What is the difference between the sides is, in a rectangle only opposite sides are equal, whereas in a square all the sides are equal. So if you have to prove ABCD as a square, you need to prove that a pair of adjacent sides are equal. How can you prove it? The proof: take the property of the angles of the rectangle, angle A and angle C. Angle A is equal to angle C, opposite angles of a rectangle, or angle is already equal to 90 degree. They already said that AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. Half angle A is equal to half angle C. Half angle A, you can opt for angle 2. Half angle C, you can opt for angle 4. In triangle ABC, if angle 2 and angle 4 are equal, what can you say about the sides AB and BC? The sides AB and BC are equal by the property equal sides opposite to equal angles. Therefore, AB equal to BC, you can write here sides opposite to equal angles. That is, you could prove ABCD as a rectangle with one pair of adjacent sides equal, therefore it is a square. Since ABCD is a rectangle with one pair of adjacent sides equal, it is a square. The second part is to prove that the diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. That is angle 5, 6, angle 7, angle 8. This can be proved similar to this type of question as by proving the triangle congruence. Which are the triangles? Triangle ABD and triangle CBD. In triangles ABD and CBD, the first part AB is equal to CD. Second part AD equal to BC. Both opposite sides of a rectangle. And which is the common side here? BD is equal to BD common. Therefore, triangle ABD congruent to triangle CBD by SSS, immediately as CPCT, angle 5 is equal to angle 6 and angle 7 is equal to angle 8 as CPCT, or diagonal BD bisects angle B and angle D. Question number 9. In parallelogram ABCD, 2 points P and Q are taken on diagonal BD. P and Q are taken on diagonals BD such that DP is equal to BQ. BQ show that triangle APD and triangle CQB are congruent. The first pair, then AQB, the second pair AQB and CPD are congruent, and hence you have to prove that APCQ is a parallelogram. So The triangle congruents both are in the same pattern. Let's take the first pair, triangle APD and triangle CQB. Triangle APD and triangle CQB. Let's see how it is taken. Triangle APD and triangle CQB. So given ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram as well as DP is equal to PQ. What is to prove is triangle APD, congruent to triangle CQB. The first part is to prove triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQB. Check the triangles APD and CQB. The first part AD is equal to BC, opposite sides of a parallelogram. The second condition is BQ, PD is equal to BQ. It's already given in the question. And for the lines BC and AD, if you check the transversal BD, the angle 1 and angle 2 are a pair of alternate interior angles. So number 3, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Since AD parallel BC, alternate interior angles, therefore triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQB by this side you have considered, this side you have considered, and this angle also, which means that SAS criteria is used. Therefore, they are asking you to prove AP is equal to CQ. AP is equal to CQ will be as corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Similarly, the second pair, triangle AQB, and triangle CPD. Triangle AQB and CPD. A similar method, AB is equal to, number 1, AB is equal to CD. Number 2, BQ is equal to DP. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. Then, this is a given condition. Here, the lines are AB and CD. The angles are AQB. The angles are angle 3 and angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4 since AB parallel to CD, alternate interior angles. Therefore, triangle AQB congruent to triangle CPD by the same SAS criteria, or the fourth part AQ is equal to CP is as CPCD. So the second part, that means the first part, second part, third and fourth. The last part is to prove APCQ is a parallelogram. APCQ is a parallelogram. Mostly for the question, for the exams, the question will be given and you will be asked only to prove APCQ is a parallelogram. So let us prove it by the property of diagonals bisect each other. For this, join AC to meet BD at O. The proof starts as AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. The reason, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. And now AO is equal to OC. Leave it as such as equation number 1. BO is equal to OD. Since BQ and DP are equal quantities, from BO I am subtracting BQ, and from DO I am subtracting DP, which gives you the result QO is equal to OP. Mark it as equation number 2. That is, AO is equal to OC and QO is equal to OP. From 1 and 2, since AO is equal to OC and QO is equal to OP, they are the diagonals of AQCP, and since these diagonals bisect each other, AQCP is a parallelogram. Since AO is equal to OC, QO is equal to OP, AQCP is a parallelogram in bracket since the diagonals of a quadrilateral AQCP bisect each other, it is a parallelogram. This part of the question, the fifth part of the question, is very important. So you can join the diagonal AC and use the property of diagonals bisect each other. Question number 10. ABCD is a parallelogram and AP and CQ are perpendiculars from the vertices A and C on diagonal BD. Prove that triangle APB is congruent to triangle CQD, and the second part AP is equal to CQ. The given condition is ABCD is a parallelogram as well as AP, CQ is perpendicular to BD, which shows that the angle made at the points P and Q is 90 degree. So in triangles APB and CQD, ABCD is a parallelogram. The first condition can be AB is equal to CD. Proof. In triangles APB, CQD, the first condition is AB is equal to CD, opposite sides of a parallelogram. The second condition is angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 90 degree. That is also a given condition. Now we need to find an angle for both the triangles. Since AB and CD are parallel and with the transversal BD, angle 3 as well as angle 4 will be a pair of alternate interior angles. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Since AB parallel to CD, alternate interior angles, therefore triangle APB is congruent to triangle CQD by angle, side. That means by AAS. Automatically AP is equal to CQ as the CPC. That is proof of question number 10. Question number 11. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF, AB equal to DE and AB parallel to DE, BC equal to EF and BC parallel to EF, vertices ABC are joined to the vertices DEF, show that quadrilateral ABED is a parallelogram, quadrilateral BEFC is a parallelogram, AD parallel to CF, AD equal to CF. Therefore, quadrilateral ACFD is a parallelogram. AC is equal to DF. Each one is related with the previous one. ABED is a parallelogram. So the given condition is AB parallel to DE and AB equal to DE. Then the second given condition is BC parallel to EF and BC equal to EF. So the first part of the proof is you have to prove ABED is a parallelogram. In quadrilateral ABED, it is already given that the same pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. AB parallel to DE and AB equal to DE. Therefore, ABED is a parallelogram since one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. The same pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. The second also a similar procedure, quadrilateral BEFC. BEFC. The second one in quadrilateral BEFC, BC parallel to EF, BC equal to EF. Therefore, BEFC is a parallelogram. The same reason as mentioned above. Now, from ABED, since ABED is a parallelogram, the first pair we took as AB parallel to DE, AB equal to DE. Let's take the second pair, that is BE parallel to AD and BE equal to AD. Mark it as equation number 1. Similarly, in the second parallelogram, BEFC, BC parallel to EF, BC equal to EF. Therefore, the second pair, that is BE parallel to CF and BE equal to CF, mark it as equation number 2. And now, BE is equal to AD, BE is equal to CF. Similarly, BE parallel to AD, BE parallel to CF. That means they are either parallel and equal to the same line. From 1 and 2, AD parallel to CF and AD equal to CF, two lines which are parallel and equal to the same line are parallel and equal to each other. That is why we wrote AD parallel to CF, AD equal to CF. That is the result 3. And now from there, therefore, quadrilateral ACFD is a parallelogram. Since one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. If quadrilateral ACFD is a parallelogram and we have considered the sides AD and CF, what is the other pair? The other pair is AC and DF. Therefore, AC is equal to DF, opposite sides of a parallelogram. This question is purely based on only one property. If the same pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, the given quadrilateral will become a parallelogram. The last question in the exercise. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to CD. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC. That means it is an isosceles trapezium. If you recollect the definition of an isosceles trapezium, it's a trapezium with one pair of opposite sides parallel and the other pair as equal. Show that first one, angle A is equal to angle B, angle C is equal to angle D, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD, and diagonal AC is equal to diagonal BD. For proving it, we need to do a construction. The given ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to BC and the other pair AD and BC are equal. And to prove, there are 4 parts. Let's start with the construction. Extend AB to the point E and take a point, join CE such that it should be parallel to BA. Extend to the point E and if you join CE, it should be parallel to AD, because we need to prove that ADCE is a parallelogram. For the remaining part of the proof, we need this construction. So extend AB to E such that CE is parallel to AD. So the proof starts with the given concept of AB parallel to DC and CE parallel to AD. Proof: AB parallel to CD given, as well as AD parallel to CE by construction. Therefore, ADCE is a parallelogram since both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. It has become a parallelogram. Therefore, what can you say about the pair AD and CE? AD equal to CE, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Why did we consider that is, if you can take AD equal to CE and AD equal to BC, which is the given condition, we can say BC and CE are equal. BC and CE are equal. So the next part is AD equal to CE, then AD equal to BC, therefore CE is equal to BC, which shows that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Therefore, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, the concept of angles opposite to equal sides. And now, the first part of the proof is to prove angle A is equal to angle B. We have to prove that angle A and angle B are equal. If you consider AD and CE as parallel lines, angle A and angle 2 are a pair of co-interior angles. So, since AD parallel CE, angle A plus 2 is equal to 180 co-interior angles. The second pair, angle B plus angle 1 is equal to 180 by linear pair axiom. Equating 1 and 2, therefore, angle A plus angle 2 is equal to angle B plus angle 1. Since 1 and 2 are equal, angle A is equal to angle B. The first part is proved. For the second part, as angle C is equal to angle D, again, angle A plus angle D is 180 since AB parallel CD, again co-interior angles. Similarly, the next pair, angle B plus angle C is 180. By equating A plus D is equal to B plus C, we already proved A and B are equal. Thus, C and D are also equal. So, the second part of the proof is also proved. The third part, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. The third part is triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. Let's join triangle ABC and triangle BAD. Let's color it to make it more visible. All these given conditions you can use to prove that AD is equal to BC is already given. AB is equal to AB common, and you can see angle A and angle B also we already proved. So in triangles ABC, BAD, the first condition is AD is equal to BC. That is given condition. Number 2, angle A is equal to angle B proved. And the third condition, AB is equal to AB common. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD by, you have taken one side, this angle and this side. That is by SAS. And the CPCT as AC is equal to BD, that is the fourth part to be proved. Therefore, AC is equal to BD CPC. So, this is an important 4-mark question.